This week's tip of the week is about tubular or invisible bind-offs in the round. And I've done this before, but someone had some questions about it, so I'm doing it again. Now, I've prepared this a couple of ways. One thing I've done is that I've converted my knit 2 purl 2 into knit 1 purl 1. I just find it easier to do this with knit 1 purl 1. I've worked my rows where I slip alternating stitches, and now I'm ready to start. Now when I'm doing this in the round, I like to arrange my needles so that I have a knit stitch on the last stitch and a purl stitch on the first. And to get started, I go knitwise, like I'm gonna knit. Okay, this is knitwise, this is purlwise. I'm gonna go knitwise into that first purl stitch. And then I'm going to go into the knit stitch purlwise, or from right to left. I'm going to span both of those over the purl stitch, and then I'm going to go in purlwise to that purl stitch that I went into initially. Oops. Okay. Now in all of these cases, you're going to be going into these stitches twice. Now I've gone into that stitch once, and that's going to be important when I end it. Now when I've got those two stitches looking kind of like that, I've gone into them, I drop it, and I repeat. My knit stitch is over here, I go into my purl stitch, knitwise, I go through this knit stitch into that knit stitch, and when this has been dropped from the needle it can be a little difficult to see, but you just follow your stitches of your columns of knit stitches up and find it. Go through, pull tight, and then go in purlwise. We'll repeat it again. Drop those two stitches. Go in knitwise, go in purlwise to this knit stitch, and keep in mind I've already gone into it once when I dropped it, so I'm going into it twice. I've gone into all of these stitches twice. Gone through there, purl stitch once, purlwise. Drop the two. I'll do it one more time. Knitwise into the purl, into the knit stitch, into the knit stitch from left to right, sorry, right to left. Can you tell? I've got a cold. Makes me stupid. And then purlwise. So we'll stick with purlwise and knitwise. I do better with that than left and right. One more time to make up for that. Knitwise, purlwise, purlwise. Okay, now I'm going to stop the video now and finish doing all of these stitches, and when I get here, when I'm all done, I'll resume.